Oh, I found that pen while you were out. Tough day. I've got a trial to run tomorrow, so I want to get an early night. Thursday though, eh? No, Friday. Friday we'll get a drink and a pizza and we'll watch some Netflix or something. Oh, I found a cheese grater in the drawer by the bed earlier. What were you doing with the cheese grater in the bedroom? You're obviously eating cheese. I didn't think you were using it to catch a fish, but why in the bedroom? You have to put those shoes away. Oh, and Rosie Madrid put a card through the door for you, which I thought was pretty sweet. She addressed it to me, but I think she meant to you. I can't remember ever working with the docs at any point. I can't on Sunday. I've got patient files to put together for Kelly. Sorry, I've got a tough job to keep on top of. I can't just let it slip away. Yes, it is tough, thank you very much. We may not be lifting around heavy objects, but it isn't a bloody laugh a minute. We don't gather around water fountains having a chat over lunch. It's a medical research facility. Oh, was that Dave's thing? Well, tell him from me, at the next do, he'll get what's coming to him. Yes, I'll be there, why wouldn't I be? Oh, it's going to be like that, is it? Look, I get it, I really do, but we've got to make some sacrifices if we want to live a life of luxury. We could watch Netflix all day when we've got a house, and I'm stuck behind a desk doing an actually boring job, not running around fetching specimen cups and shining light in people's eyes every 5 minutes. Look, G, do you want a coffee? I'll get you a drink, yeah? That'll cheer you up. Graham, what is it? Yeah? No, I get that, but, you know, that's how we work. That's how we get more money so that I don't need to be at work all the time. But then I can be a doctor. That's not a boring job, is it? I appreciate all that you do, but it's not really enough. What I mean is it's consistent. You bring in an orderly, consistent flow of money, and I like that. It's okay. What do you mean? I'm the same me, I'm the same old Josh. I don't know. Maybe. I don't keep a diary of what days I'm snappy and what days I'm fine. Nothing happened that day that wasn't to be expected on the job. I knew what I was getting myself into when I signed up. I'm happy when you're here. I'm not even the one that said there was a problem. That was you. You're the one that said I'm not doing anything with you anymore, and now you're saying that I'm the one being snappy. I'm just trying to do my job. But you're not going anywhere, mate. You've got so much potential, and so do I. We could get out of here, out of the stress. No, it is stressful. It has been, for the past few months. We don't need to leave London, just somewhere a bit nicer. Close enough that you can still go see Dave and your mates, just a few more tube stops. Meanwhile, we can just be a bit happier. What? I'm sorry, what did I say? Don't try and take it out on me just because you're underachieving. Sorry, you're not underachieving. You're choosing to do that little. I like things when they're tidy and neat and ordered. I can't just go with the flow like you. Like I said, I appreciate what you do. I can't operate a crane. That's a pretty cool skill, but you know, it's not nursing. Not that nursing's a better job, it's not. It's a bit more intellectual. No, it is. You have to do a lot of thinking and talk to a lot of different people. How could you understand? What was the last moral quandary you had to deal with? Oh, obviously. Sorry. But you know, that's not the same. We both had to come out to people. I saw someone die, Graham. Worse than that, they were already dead when I saw them. God, it haunts me sometimes. When I try to sleep, I just see their face staring at me. Not blank and empty, but peering. Like, even though they're dead, they're so full of life. Fear. Anger. They just won't stop staring at me, and I don't know what to do about it. I can't unsee that. No, I'm not leaving. Do you know how much work I had to do to get here? Yeah, I'll go from being a nurse to part of the bar staff down at the Rose and Crown. What a brilliant and creative career choice. No, I'm not dissing working class jobs. I want to do something more. Look, I'll get you that drink, yeah? Just let me finish up here. Yeah. Actually, no, because then it'll just be an underlying problem. It'll be a thing, and we don't want any things. Remember back in Tunbridge when I held your hand for the first time, and you said that's all you'd wanted since we started going out, and I said, never again. If there's ever an underlying problem that we want to talk about, we address it, put it on the table, and everything works out better. Like it did, for both of us. Please. It's just, nobody listens to me at work. I feel like if I want to be a doctor, getting people to listen to me is probably quite important. I don't want to get fired because I told someone to stay in the ward and they end up in the staff lunchroom. People are dumber than you think. I see it all the time. No, not because they're working class. Why do you think I hate working class people so much? I fucking love you. I love you so much. I just want to say now, because I think this might get heated, but I love you so bloody much. I want to do something to make you proud. Not just sign people in and out all day like human chickens. It's people's lives we're playing with at work. Actual lives of real people with loves and jobs and mates and families. So why is it all so unregulated? You know that death? I could have stopped it. Everything was a shit show that day. It was a patient that died, but so much could have happened. Happened differently, I mean. If anything had happened a slightly different way, she'd probably still be here now. I let her die. I'll explain, I will, I promise. God, I'm sorry. I'm being such an arsehole, making you feel sorry for me. I really haven't got it that bad. When Walker fell... Oh, the patient. Well, subject. I was right there. We were meant to be looking out for them. This was meant to be a professional operation, yet we were arguing about how to do our jobs right. If I'd just spoken to her a bit more earlier, if I'd asked her how she was feeling, or had an actual conversation, if I'd checked her blood pressure, if I'd called in late for work, or if I'd actually stayed to observe rather than trusting a bunch of strangers to actually listen to me and keep quiet. If I noted the right thing down on one different piece of paper. I'm sorry, you don't have to be here for this. I've got work to do. It shouldn't have been that sloppy. It should have been tidy and neat and ordered. Have you ever seen someone die, G? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even... How was that? Well, this wasn't peaceful, Graham. This wasn't someone who'd lived out their days and went away peacefully in their sleep. I saw them lying on the floor, not a bed. It felt like they were staring into all of us. Even though they were dead, it felt like they were looking into me, like they were judging me. Maybe I was the last one they saw. Fighting with a guard rather than calling a doctor. If Winters had cared more too, maybe things would have gone differently. I mean, she's never been neat, she's never questioned their practices, she's just done as she's told. That's probably why they gave her so much more training than me. All I try to do is make sure that things run properly, like they should, but the bosses see that as challenging them. I've been quiet for too long, just letting things happen. You'd think someone dying would be exactly the kind of kick up the arse they'd need to sort themselves out, but they're still doing it. They're just keeping it quiet. So what does that make me, complicit? Am I covering up a murder? Or am I just doing my job? This wouldn't happen at the NHS, but then I wouldn't get this much money with the NHS. Fenella, my boss, well, my boss's boss, she says that I could be recommended for a promotion. That could be the kind of money we need if I stay on another year or two, so long as I keep quiet and do as I'm told. So I'm sorry if I'm spending a lot of time at work, Graham, but I'm trying to cover up a death and stop another one from happening so that we can be fucking happy. I'm sorry, was that out of character? Was that a complaint to human bloody resources? I want something for you and me. I want us to go somewhere. All I have to do is not complain about one unfair death, and apparently I can't even do that. What do you mean? This hasn't got anything to do with you. What does this have to do with you? You're at your work doing your thing. This is my problem, and I have to handle it. Oh, yes, go on. Don't confront the situation. Just leave. Let it linger. See you in 5. What am I meant to do? Just be quiet? Well, work says I'm best when I'm quiet, so I'll just be quiet.